Good morning, everybody. So it's Friday morning. It's one of our busiest days for market. We're going to be in Scranton, Pennsylvania today. We already got the van loaded, which I'll show you that in a little bit. What we got left here in the cooler is some red beets, bell pepper, a bin of cabbage we're going to still take yet, and a bin of cantaloupes that we're not going to take yet because we already have 2 bins loaded. We got a ton of peppers and more red beets and zucchini here, but a lot of this is going to be just for our home market, so we don't want to take too much. Also, we have our van loaded. We can't even take much more. So I'm gonna take you outside the cooler now. I'll show you what's going on. So everybody's getting ready to go pick corn. They're getting their rain outfits on. There's Trevor, Sammy, Dad, and Mom. So we're known for our big yellow van at markets, but it broke down, so now we're driving Old Blue. Here's the van we're taking today. We're pretty loaded up. I don't know how many crates. There's 3. There's probably around 45 crates on here, and then a bunch of boxes. There's the Kubota we're about to load up with bins and corn. We're gonna hook up our new dump trailer with 4 bins of corn, and then my dad's truck over there has 2 bins of cantaloupe on it, and then he's got about 20 baskets of tomatoes in the back. You can kind of just see they're poking out the top. So now that we're all loaded up, we're gonna head out to the cornfield and start picking corn. We're gonna get 3.5 bins. The bins look like this, and we can fit right around 1,000 ears in a bin. And like I said, we're only gonna take 3.5, so it's about 3,500. And then we're gonna top it off with cabbage, because we can sell a lot of cabbage now. It's starting to get a little cooler out compared to earlier in the summer. And then the last bin we're gonna put on the trailer is this bin of watermelon.
Impressive.
Oh, I know.
How do you know it's ready?
You look at it.
I can tell by the feel of the end of the cob. It's got a blunt tip. It's ready to be picked.
All right, so we just got finished picking corn. This trailer's loaded full. We have 3 bins full on here. And then we have another half a bin here, topped off with 50 heads of cabbage. So I was hoping this trailer was gonna be able to fit me 4 bins, but it's not, so nothing else I can do about it. And then over here, we have a bin of watermelon, 2 full bins of cantaloupe, and then like I said, 20 baskets of tomatoes. And now last we have this van. We just finished packing it. We have some broccoli, garlic, and then dill. So this is as full as we can get it. My dad's truck is as full as we can get it, and my truck's as full as we can get it. So hopefully we have a good day today at market. Good morning, everybody. So it's Saturday. Yesterday, you already seen, we were at market. You've seen the huge load we took. We had a really good day. We sold almost everything besides a couple baskets of tomatoes, and I think like a bin of corn, which wasn't bad. We had 3.5 bins of corn and we had almost 30 baskets of tomatoes. So we sold all the cantaloupe, all the watermelon, all the zucchini, pickles, cucumbers, all that kind of stuff. So to only bring back a half bin and a couple baskets of tomatoes, that's really not bad at all. But what we're doing now is we're loading up for the market at home here. I'm taking the corn and watermelon and also about 8 more baskets of tomatoes and this basket of garlic. Dad on his truck has got cantaloupe, watermelon, pickles, cucumbers, all that kind of stuff, the smaller stuff. So we're gonna load it up here and then we're gonna head out. On the way out though, we're gonna stop at the pumpkin field. Although we've had a lot of people lately asking us for pumpkin blossoms or zucchini blossoms, they're the same thing. So we've been picking quite a few for not just our home market, but our markets up in Scranton too. So I've never actually tried them, but I've heard they're really good. All right, so we just got out to the market. There's Dad's truck. We're taking a bunch of peppers in. We got our corn out. All right, then back here, Jill's just pulling some fresh pies out of the oven. Wow, what kind are they?
Peach crumb.
Peach crumb. Doesn't get any fresher than that.
A crust regular peach pie too.
Wow.
That I have to go in yet.
There's another one. She's got muffins that are about to go in. And then right here is 2 fresh Shoe fly pies.
They're all homemade.
All homemade by Jill. All right, so while nobody's here at the market for the moment, I wanted to show you guys what we got going on. So here's our display of tomatoes. We just had a guy come and take, I think, 3 baskets. Here's an order of long hots that we have. And then all this right here is ordered. These are banana hots. And then 2 more baskets of tomatoes. And then we have, I think, 150 ears of corn ordered. And then here's just our regular display of corn. And then inside, I'm still in the process of filling pickles and stuff like that. It takes a lot. You don't want anything ugly on top. I was just throwing some pickles out. Just after a day, you can see they get like some markings on them, which is ugly. We don't want that on top of our basket, so we're just gonna get rid of them. I filled the eggplant. Sammy is still coming out with cucumbers, bell peppers, and sweet peppers. I filled the tomatoes, and potatoes are filled. So we're just about ready to go here now. We're gonna head back home. We gotta pick cantaloupe, watermelon yet today, and dig potatoes and pick them up and wash them also. All right, so for all our viewers from market that we talked to that have said they want to come down to the market but have not seen it yet, I'll show you kind of what we got going on in here. So when you walk in the store here, right here is like your cash register. This is where you'll bring everything. This is usually filled up with baked goods, but Jill's in the process of making baked goods right now. We usually fill it every morning. We have a whole stack here of, this is like all like our sweets. I mean, it's not like your usual typical stuff you'd get in the store. This is all kind of different, which is nice. It kind of makes us unique. You can just kind of see some of the different things here. Like here's assorted fruit slices, which look pretty cool. And then you have your normal stuff like your peach rings. We have Milkhouse Creamery ice cream in here. Here's all our delicacies of meats and cheeses.
Hot sausages are cooking now.
You can come here and make hoagies. Jill's back there making hot sausage right now. That's a special for today. If you come in and you wanted to order a hoagie, this is what you would fill out right here. You circle just what you wanted. They'd make it right here. And then right here is all the baked goods. This will probably be filled up by the end of today. She's just baking everything right now. And then we have a couple more shelves of like flour and sugar and baking supplies, noodles, more sweets, syrups, stuff like that. Jill's pulling 2 more pies out of the oven.
I only think just a little bit longer.
She might leave them in a little longer. Here's all of our spices. We have a really nice display of spices. We have slushies. They're just not going quite yet. So then over here we have our shirts. They're probably about every single color, every single size. We are getting low on hats though. I only got a couple left. Here is the drink cooler. Chocolate milk, soda, Gatorade, eggs, kale. We have some of our baked goods in here also, like the cherry cream cheese pie. Joe's peach tea, which in my opinion is the best tea ever. Broccoli. Here's all of our fruits: bananas, peaches, donut peaches, nectarines, oranges, and then we have our garlic, onions. There's some apples. We have, this is all like our canning supplies. Here's all of our watermelons, cabbage. And then on these shelves over here is all like our condiments. Here's all of our jarred stuff, all sorts of jams and jellies, and here we have like green tomatoes and jalapeno peppers, and then chips and everything. And then over here, the final part of the store is our honey. All right, so we just got out here, and sadly, I missed that digging the potatoes. So here they are actually dug. You can see the potato digger's back there. Dad's just about to pull out. He comes through, digs up under him, and then like you can see here, just lays them right on top of the ground. The potatoes still are growing. They still have green tops on them. The potatoes are getting to be real nice size now. This is exactly what we're looking for, potatoes like this. We don't want them all big because not everybody wants big potatoes. Kind of just want an assorted of sizes, like we have sizes like this and like this. That's perfect. We just don't want any real small ones. So me, Sammy, and Trevor are out here. My dad thinks he dug 20 half bushels of each, which is these black baskets right now Trevor's putting them into. So it's really nothing special, it's not nothing hard. All we're doing is just picking the potatoes out, putting them in a basket without getting as much dirt as possible, and then putting the greens, either leaving the greens right in the row or throwing them in the weeds on the side. We don't want to get them into these other rows, because if we get them into these other rows, when my dad digs next time, it'll cause a big problem, and then the potato digger will get backed up, and then everything just goes wrong. So we do not want to do that. All right, so this is what we got going on so far. You can see the potatoes are really nice. You know they're really nice when we have no potatoes left in the row after we're done picking. You can see the baskets. I don't know how many we have so far. I didn't even count them. But we're still going out to the potato digger out here.
What is that? I don't think it's good for you. Maybe that's pretty
Here's
smart.
Trevor
I don't
picking up
drink.
potatoes.
Yeah, you and Trevor are doing
How are they picking, Trevor?
apple.
Real good picking. Bumper crop. Bumper crop.
So this is the potato digger. This hooks up to our PTO, which then turns the belt. And when this thing goes down underneath the ground, it digs the potatoes up onto this belt. These will turn the potatoes back onto the ground, and then he can just keep going. He could do the whole row if he wanted to, but we don't want that many potatoes right now. So we just did about 20 baskets. We're gonna do 20 baskets of red, and then over on the other side of the field over there, we're gonna do 20 baskets of white. We just got finished picking up the white potatoes. This is almost, so far, our best yield on record for potatoes. They're just doing absolutely beautiful, and they're all really nice sized. The skins are really starting to harden in now. They're not peeling off near as easy. So we're really proud of them. So we're gonna load these up and head back to the shed. All right, so this is the potatoes. They're perfect. We still got 9 more out here, or 10 more, something like that. Here's the reds. All right, so since I'm always at market, it's sad, but I'm never here to show you guys how we do a lot of things. That's why sometimes I have Sammy and Ben and those guys taking the camera for the day. But since I'm here today, it's Saturday, I wanna show you guys in depth more of how we do things, how it's done from beginning to end. So I showed you how we got potatoes. I didn't get to show you how we actually dig them. But I'm gonna show you now how we wash them. We have 2 washers here. This is like what we call our clean washer, and this is what we call our dirty washer. So this is like our onions, our potatoes, our red beets. This is more like our pickles and our peppers, stuff like that. So we're gonna be using the other washer for today. So what we do is we come here, we turn on our water, and we actually just redid this washer this year, so we have 3 different lines of spray nozzles coming down, so we get a real good wash. Another thing about the washers is that they have different bristles. These are a harder type bristle, so it washes the thicker mud off, while these over here are like a softer bristle, so that it doesn't harm or poke or mess up the peppers or anything in any kind of way. I'm gonna turn the washer on, which usually there's 2 or at least 2, maybe 3 people working here. I'm just doing it now to show you guys how it works. So we're gonna dump them in here, like so. You don't want to put them on too fast, because then they won't wash right. But these are still a little bit tender skin, so you want to put them through fast enough that they don't start peeling the skins off. But you want to get a good wash. So there they are up close. You can see they're going to lock fingers on what they are going in. And that's about a good speed. You hear that squeaking? That's just a lot, because all those potatoes that's a lot of weight on the washer, but it's not going to hurt nothing. There they are, getting a real good wash. That's about as long as I want to let them turn for right now. So now I just started putting my second basket through. And they should start coming out any minute here. So then here they come out. Now they come onto the sponges, which these sponges absorb the water so that there's not a lot of water, or they're not dripping off. And then they're actually gonna start rolling off here in a minute. But now I'll grab a crate, which is what you see everything packed in during market. And like I said, this is hard to do with one person, but you'll get the gist. Oop, I don't want to throw them like that. And then I will just start picking them off the washer here and putting them right in the crate. Boy, it's the second time now I dropped them. You want to start putting them through? Pretty good. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. It's like 7:30 now. It's time to go home, relax a little bit. It's the weekend. I just want to thank everybody for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, and always remember, it ain't much, but it's honest work.